still cooking the beef, and it's almost done. You can see there's a little bit of pink left in some of the areas, so I'm gonna cook it down. And I don't want you to take off any of the moisture, none of the fluids. That all stays in the chili, and it gives it great flavor. Look at that beef. It's completely cooked now, and I'm going to add the seasoning to it. And I'm going to put in the onions. If I can just open this up. Now, fully. All right. We're going to open it this way.
It's great packaging.
Very effective. How's that looking? Looking great. Now we're going to mix that in. And then I'm going to put in the chopped onions. I've already got these chopped, so these just go in. It looks like a lot, but they cook down. And those are like medium, like about the size of your fingernail. And I like them pretty chunky. I'm going to let this simmer for about 10 minutes to get that beef cooked real nicely. And I'm going to turn the heat down. As the meat is ready with the onions and spice, we're going to put the beans in, tomatoes, diced tomatoes, and the tomato juice. And what I'm doing is I'm draining these beans, but I'm not going to wash them. I'm just going to drain them and not rinse them. I need some of that bean juice in the chili just to help with the thickening. Okay, now we are ready to put in the beans and the tomatoes and the tomato juice. And I'm going to put in 24 ounces of tomato juice. That's 10. That's 20. And that's 24. Stir that up. And we're going to let this start to have a slow boil, which will take a few minutes. Now I'm going to show you how I mix up the cornstarch. And it's 1.5 tablespoons, so I'm going to guess at that, and it goes in like that. Then I put a small amount of water in it. Take a teaspoon and work it in until it's smooth. And there'll be lumps in there if you don't keep stirring it. Right now it's starting to have a slow simmer, so we're going to keep that up for just a little bit longer and maybe make it boil a little bit heavy. Check, and it is, and it's coming along great. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to take the cornstarch and I'm going to stir it up again just to make sure that it hadn't solidified down at the bottom. And I'm going to put the cornstarch in very slowly and stir it in. Just like that. You have to put it in slow so that it doesn't lump in there. But this is not lumping at all. Looks great, doesn't it? How's that smell? Oh my gosh. Oh, that's the best I ever made. Okie doke, that's ready to turn the heat down now and stop. Your chili is done. Now, the very last step in this chili preparation is that half teaspoon of lemon juice. Put that in there and stir it up. And it is, again, ready to go.